Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm probably just gonna do some PvP since I haven't done it in a while and I've had a request for it, and we're still busy. I thought I'd be done with the race by now since we were only going to 60 laps, but it has turned into 78 laps so far, and we are going for 85 with still 2 days left, so we should be pretty good. Um, I've spent a lot of gems getting the points that I have, and that is how we are doing. Alright, now aside from all of that, let me go ahead and show you how far I am along in. Alright, so I still have 7,900 gems that I'm trying to collect. I am halfway on this, meaning I'm at 10 days and I have 20 days to do this to get to level 100 here. So I have 10 more days to make 44 levels on this one. And I need to get to level 100 on this one, and I have 21 days, which means I have 11 days to make 48 levels on this one. And that is how I'm doing in my tasks. If I complete both of those, I will get the 7,900 gems. Alright, so now let me go to some PvP. I can start with opening these. I have gotten all high cells pretty much the whole entire tournament except for 50 Van Daken. Everything else has been high cells, and that makes 40 amber that I've gotten. I've gotten 220 amber chests, so my Santa still doesn't have any runes on them yet, but it is the way it is. Alright, so here I guess I'm gonna kill Graken, and then I'm going to AoE blast the team with the poison move. So in order to do that, I want to go ahead and get rid of his area dodge. Well, maybe not, because that's a huge armor boost. Because I haven't even killed him once yet, but he doesn't, that's right, he doesn't have, I misplayed there. I should have just killed Graken. I wasn't even thinking. But at least he can't revive, yeah. There's nothing to revive. I should probably level my Tanya Relic, even though I'm not using the Uriel's Essence. I could still be using that greater healing essence better. I could be getting bigger heal triggers off of it. So I need to, with the infinite PvP, they've really taken away my incentive to give a shit about winning. Like, that's one thing for sure. So it's more just about playtesting to me now. Here, I don't even know. I guess Odana's the only one I'm not worried about. Right, that doesn't take him under half. And then, let me check this. Nope. Since Odana could die, I just went ahead and killed him instead of this guy. We'll get him now. Alright, maybe we'll get a tier 5, but I doubt it. Usually every time I open one up, they give me these junk ones. Oh, okay. And then I get a bunch of tier 5s when I'm full. But so far we got 2 of them in there. If we can get one more, that would be pretty sweet. I'm getting beat up by tons of teams that are going to be beatable as soon as I get out of this race and have time to start doing my account. The Laundrat's going to be the first person we rank. Here, I don't need anything, so I'm just going to try to blind that guy. Well, I guess my people suck. Yeah, I should just exit. Yeah, my team's pretty awful the way it is. I can think of, hundreds and hundreds of teams that could beat me. This is probably just another one. I really wish Tanya had like a single purr, but no, it does not. That's why Tanya's like the worst of the trait disabling mythics. Everybody is protected here, so. So I think that if we can get a Froma out of one of the chests, that would be really cool, or an Odana, but people say you can get things like Odana, but I haven't seen anything close to Odana or Brutalizer or Blaze or any of the decent pay-to-play mythics. I have seen screenshots of Zorky, but what is Zorky? I guess I remove Wormlad's shield and we go for, I don't know. That doesn't look right either. Let's just do this. Special me. Alright, so the dude I want to get rid of is Wormlad. Alright, and we did. And go ahead and put him as low as we could. Alright, so here we go for trying to kill the Drake. I can't do anything with the extra turn, so just save the resources. Pretty sure we're alright here, we just gotta wait it out. Alright, so now we'll see if we get another tier 5. We did. So my eggs are looking pretty dope. Here we just try to kill their Nora, but their Nora's going before ours. So hopefully it just doesn't pack a big enough punch to beat everybody that I own. Not a bad team setup, I like their team, but I just don't like not having a purr or a trait disable in the front of the team. Like, somebody gonna bring Hardy in here and just smash their lights out. I think they're in big trouble, though. I'm not really worried about Moonhaze beating my whole team. I think we get aggressive, though. Try to blind him. Daze is close enough, even though it doesn't do shit when I put it on people. On me, it's total blind. Alright, let me see what else we get messing in. It's good to not see the tier 5s get thrown away, even though I guess it's irrelevant, but every time I see them, I'm always like, was that the egg that had something good in it? Is that the one? The one I missed? Is that the one? Alright, here we gotta kill that Nora. Thankfully, he didn't CDA my whole team, because I wouldn't have been able to kill his Nora. Yeah, we still gotta kill Nora here. Are we going to be able to kill Nora with that move? 28, 31. We can kill her with that one. So I could go kill Wormlad, hit her low, kill her. That's the plan. Alright, now we're CDA'd. I'm just going to use it to save time, but you guys can clearly see that I could beat her without that. Usually the specials always come in fights that technically you could have won. Even if you didn't think so, you just didn't look hard enough. There was a route to victory without it. Like 9 times out of 10. The other time when they get their, or when you get your specials when you're out of stamina all the time, but they swear, no, it's not increased chances when you're out of stamina, like bullshit. A 16k Nora, I'm pretty sure we're beat up here. Yeah. The guy's got an interesting name on his monster. I didn't know he could stack that much stuff. Probably not going to be able to beat him because he's got so many taunts, but we're definitely going to try. I think I TD'd the wrong one for sure. I don't know which one's better here. Probably kill the tank. And then heal my guys and beat them up. Yeah, that worked out alright, I think. Let's get our Nora. Let's smash this guy out. Yeah, I still think I TD'd the wrong one. Maybe I think I should have TD'd the little mushroom and beat on the armor claw. Alright, well, they don't have a ton of team speed, but they still got enough. My team's really slow the way it is. We're gonna go after getting rid of the evade. We don't have much of a choice. Vanos. Try to kill Vanos, but we're just gonna die to Rag anticipation triggers. I could try to daze him, but I need over 50k damage to kill him. So yeah, this is a fight we're losing. I just don't do anywhere near enough damage and don't have anywhere near enough ways to deal with Rag getting anticipation. I'm still playing with noob stuff. I think we could beat this one. We just purr away the Megaton and beat Nora to death. But we gotta wait a whole turn to do all that. So, not looking good. My team is trash. It's too damn slow. That's all there is to it. My Tanya's ranked 2. Let's just go ahead and get rid of his trait so I can kill everybody. Even though it didn't even matter. It really seems like whatever your defense can score you trophy-wise is like where you're gonna be at trophy-wise. I don't see how I climb with attacking. Like, I think all my climbing is with defense. Defense, defense, defense. We gotta get rid of the anticipator. That's all there is to it. We're using an extra turn monster. There's no other way to play. Alright, so Daze takes him to 93. And this does 110, so we could technically kill him. Hopefully he misses with the... He's just gonna get Wormroll Vibe, maybe. No? Okay, how... I don't know what we do here. Pray that AI goes for a AoE move. Nope. I mean, sure, you could think that we rank Nora, but dude's gotta anticipate. Or, I mean, we revive Nora, but dude's gotta anticipate. Like, we're running an extra turn attacker into an anticipation meta because we don't have shit. Can't do anything, man. I lose to shitty teams. I have a shitty team. It's not very fun. Not very fun at all. If I could rank some better monsters, I think it would be a lot more fun to do PvP. I'm not losing to hard to beat teams. They all are superly easily solved. They're just like, I could tell you I wasn't going to win when I came in, and I could tell you I wouldn't have brought this team if I knew what I was going against, but that's the game we've got right now. Piss in the wind. Yeah, like, I really don't know what there is to accomplish in PvP, at least for the next couple of weeks. That's basically why you haven't seen PvP content, is like, there's nothing to show you. You win, you lose, you win, you lose, you lose, you lose, you lose, you win, you win, you win, you lose, you lose, you lose, you get scrubs, you get scrubs, you get scrubs, you get a boss opponent, you get boss opponents, you get boss opponents. Like, I have no idea where the fun is in this game, other than when you first start your account. After that, this game does not give a flying shit what you do. They're like, oh hey, did you rate us high on Google? Oh, you did? Well then, enjoy your life. Like, that's straight up how this game is. It's only designed to get you to rate them high on Google, and then after that, they don't give a flying shit. I guess we would put him on curse pressure. The damage mirror, I think we just smack it. Put another bleed on him. Yeah. So this could basically go endless, so I'm just gonna do one more, I guess. One more fight. We started at 6,400. We're like 6,050 or 450, so I don't even know what that means. Did we accomplish anything? I don't feel like it. Guess we just lay a hit on him. I don't know what we're doing. Losing. Typical. One more. So we can go back to 400 where we were. Oh, another thing that I do like, though, is how the trophies are way... You lose, like, way less trophies than you used to. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, that was definitely a hard-hitting Vanos. I don't think I've ever had a 130 kill my whole team in one hit. I guess we're doing one more. Like I said, I gotta get back to even. This is balanced PvP. We can't be going up in trophies, guys. We've got to finish where we started. Or else we didn't do enough attacks. That's all there is to it. They don't have the anticipate anymore. I just took it off. So we gotta try to kill this Daunt guy. Which he's got like the most health out of anyone I know. Probably losing this fight. It doesn't look good. I guess we're going for the revive trigger. Nope. Yeah. Okay. He's got that stupid shield. I probably should have hit him once just to heal up. Okay, we can do it now. They're still gonna die. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that damage mirror. Alright, so one more fight for sure makes us... Yes, this puts us definitely back where we started, and then I can quit playing if we lose. We're going to be... I don't know what I'm doing. Can I kill this guy? I think I should be able to kill him with just Nora. Like, I know I can kill him with this, but I meant, like, get to at least put a hit on one of these other dudes. Alright, Uriel's Essence. I guess let's smack Raken out. Let's get rid of this stupid guy. Let's heal ourselves and let's win. Alright, so that's the last fight I'm gonna do. I don't think there's much to be learned or seen in PvP at the moment. I feel like even the worst player in the world is winning just as many fights as they're losing. Like, the only way to get extra is on defense. If we can finally hatch this slug, so let's do that. That was very thankful of the game to give me 3 open slockets for the dungeon. It is a water monster, I think, right? I'll put it over here for now, I guess. Skip the intro, I don't really care. Not interested in your Pokemon show off. Let me check it. Yeah, it is a water. Okay, so I gotta be working on making another mythic hab in my water space, which I really need to organize better and maybe move islands, because yeah, like over here on this island where I'm collecting gold, That's where I need to make my water monsters go, I think. It looks like they could hold more habs there. 3, 6, and then we got 3. Oh, well, I don't know. There's 6 there too, but it looks like maybe if organized the right way, I could fit a 7th one on that island. So I have to look into that. And at the same time, when I'm looking into everything, when this damn race is over, I will be so happy when this race is over. Gosh, I've never wanted something to be over more in my life on this game. Like, I got shit to do, things to do. I didn't prepare for it to go this long, but it's going this long. Like, sure, I'm thankful that I'm getting a better monster, but I also paid a shit ton more gems for it, which means I'm not even excited about it. It's like, yeah, I basically bought that thing. Cool. No different than anything. That's basically, you sold me the monster in the shop, and I had to wait freaking week on it. We can complete our heist. I should probably do that and just say screw whatever I was going to use to open hatchery for. How do we beat the dungeon that we got? That'll be my next video since we have the slug now. I'm not ruining him up past 6s, I don't think. Hopefully 6s can beat the dungeon because this guy is trash. I mean, big time trash. I'll feed him to 35 so we can go over his skills and skill him up. And then in the next video tomorrow, I will do the dungeon. Or maybe I should just do it now, I guess, because I really don't feel like missing out on a day's worth of whatever's in there. Alright, his skills. Well, what I'm asking, what's good in a dungeon is this one here's a 50% coin flip, but it costs 0 stamina and 0 cooldown, so we're probably going to keep it. Deals very low water damage to all enemies, 50% of stamina removed. I don't give a shit about that. Which one of these hits harder? The hardest hitting move looks like this one, maybe. Deals water damage to all enemies, removes 100% from one enemy. Deals moderate water damage to one enemy, applies drown to one enemy, and it's a 0 cooldown. We already have a 0 cooldown, so I don't really care. This one does the same amount of damage. Deals moderate water damage to all enemies, is better than one enemy. Because I'm going to be using him in the dungeon. Applies a 70% life shield to itself. And applies damage mirror to itself. That's not the worst, I guess. I'm going to go with Stamina Leak over maximum regen or whatever that was. Deals moderate water damage to one enemy. Applies drown to one enemy. Yeah, again, all this guy's moves suck. There's not one single good move on this guy. Not one. I'm not interested in this slug at all. He's the worst monster I've touched in months. And I'm going to be forced to play with his trash ass. Don't get me wrong, if you just started this game, he's really good, like, because you don't own anything. And you could feel excited that you got a cosmic, but in my shoes, I didn't get shit. Nothing at all. Alright, so he's got some junk traps on. Feed him up some more, I guess. I don't give a shit about saving him for a food quest. I guess I better check the race and make sure I'm not about to one for all some feed 3 mil or some crap. Nope. Okay, so let me go back what I was doing. Get him all fed up. Put some strength runes on him. And go beat up this dungeon. I'm not quite enough cells to rank him. I'm not trying to rank him either, so when he comes back in the movie woods or whatever, Monster Woods, I'll get him ranked up. I am not putting anything better than 6s on him. I think it's a waste of resources to put anything better than 6s on this guy. He's got AoE moves, so I think 2 strengths is going to be better than the 1. Now I can go in here to the dungeon for the first time. Which one is it that we can take just one guy in? Okay, this one. We can start this one. Changes team. Worm lad. Unusual seems fine. Should be able to just hit the auto button. Yeah, this is basically the only purpose and role that he's serving me is to do whatever dungeons I can get into, meaning at first I can do the 1, and then I'll have Heist will be hatched in 2 days, and then we can do a different dungeon. I don't think we can beat the first room of the chest dungeon with just the slug, so I'm going to leave it alone until we get Heist too. And then we can team speed the slug and 1 strength, or 2 strength, 1 speed Heist, and hopefully that's enough to beat the crap out of the dungeon. The only problem is knowing that Heist is going to be better at rank 3 with 10s on, but at rank 1 I don't want to waste my 10s, and at rank 0 I don't want to waste my 10s, so he's probably just going to get 6s as well. And then when I rank him up to 3, we can change them to 10s. That's basically, I guess, the goal game plan. Here, I'm just going to play it out, I guess. Instead, I hit the auto button just to make sure. Which one? Yeah, water damage to all. Oops. He does have physical moves, which means he looks a lot like he's supposed to be paired with Moochie. But, I mean, they just look like they're both supposed to be newer, fancy monsters, but they're tiny. Yeah, whereas we can get in here with Heist in 2 days, so we can start making 15 Stardust a day in 2 days. I don't think you can do any other dungeons. You need 3 for that one. And then there's this one. I think you need 3 for it. No, you only need 1. So yeah, this is the one where I'm going to come back in hopefully less than 2 days and 10 minutes. Nope. Kind of missed it by slept through that or whatever. But anyway, guys, thanks to everyone who's been watching my channel. Sorry PvP is boring as shit right now, but as I get my monsters after this race starting to work on, the ones that I've already talked about in my previous videos, I think we can start doing more in PvP. We'll at least go up a few in the ranks, but as is, PvP is not meant for a free-to-play late gamer to be doing shit, so we're trying to make the best of what we can. We were set up before this PvP change to have multiple different ways of attacking the meta and dealing with whatever problem we've seen on defense, meaning if we've seen a team, we had ways to beat it, we went and got those ways, we beat it, and then we went back to doing our routine till we had another problem. Now I can't see anything, it's all in the dark, so all I can do is put all of this stuff that I own on like my 3 best monsters or 6 best monsters and flip a coin, cross my fingers. You know, there's no player skill at all, so maybe there's player skill in, you know, going and, I don't even know, manipulating the losses and the attacks to go up higher. I don't know. I'm not a fan at all of this game. There's nothing about this game that has me excited. Like, I'm just here because I'm passing players, and I think once I finish passing them, I'm just going to go to a different game and pass players there. Preferably one where I enjoy playing it, and I don't, you know, wake up to chores and come to a game that rewards me nothing and gives me no opportunities to excel my account. Like, there's not one thing I can do right now to grind and make my account better. Nothing. I just have to wait until, like, each event comes out. It's not like there's a dungeon I can go in and beat it as many times as I want, and every time I beat it I get like 5 gems, and then be like, oh well, I spent 10 hours beating that dungeon and I made like 400 gems today. Nothing even close to that. There's no dungeon where I can go and beat it and be like, oh, I got a 5% chance of getting a relic chest, so I beat the dungeon, you know, 1,000 times today so that I could get 20 relic chests. Nothing. They don't want you to have any way to make people at work regret being at work. Be like, oh, while I was at work, that lost jumper got to beat that dungeon 400 times, and that's not fair because I was stuck at work and I couldn't do that. And then be like, that's how the game should be. And then they should have a button that they can, spend $20 to get the same resources that dungeon gave out for 400 times beating it. But this game doesn't think that way. This game's a joke. This game's probably ran by 3 people in a laptop. Like, I really wouldn't put it past them, and they're probably running multiple games. And if this game shuts down, they'll just open 10 more up and wait and see which one gets the most players. And then they'll just set their little AI on that game and be like, all right, AI, give me the most Google ratings that you can later. And all right, man. So that's pretty much my thoughts on what's going on right now in the game. Uh, so tune in tomorrow for, I guess, a video about something. I don't know. Um, I need to do my live duels, and since I missed yesterday's live duels, I'm actually going to do today's live duels during the day instead of at night. So I'm going to go back to napping, which I just woke up from a nap, made this video, and then I'm going to go back to napping, and then when I wake up from napping, I will focus on uh, doing my live duels during the day. Maybe we'll have better luck since I'll be more wide awake and I'm not trying to, grind it in at the end of the night. The last thing I'm going to do is open up my Rune Chest since we're already here on camera in case I open up something nice. Also, I'm up to 45 chests of the Cosmic with 2 monster chests, which is pretty cool. I've heard a lot of people get some good stuff out of monster chest. The 8 out of 10 rune, this will be my first legendary 3 runes, so let's just go ahead and start there. And it was probably like the worst one you could get in the whole game. Anyways, it was still points for this event. Go ahead and skip all these lower ones real quick. 2 to 4s and 3 to 5s. I didn't even finish the rune dungeon last night before I went to bed, so actually I think it's still up and I'm sitting here doing this. I'm just gonna open them all. I don't see anything bigger than a 4. Alright, was that all the chests? Yeah. Alright, let me go double check and make sure that... Shoot. Wrong one. Dungeons. Resources. 5 minutes. So, yeah, maybe. Maybe I have enough to get through here. Slug should be okay. I should probably switch to Nora just for faster clear since I only got 5 minutes. That's what I'll do as soon as this dungeon's over. And get my level 5 rune and then get out of here. Go back to Nighty Nights. It's only 4 rooms. Slug is a nice gold collector though, so don't think that I completely don't get anything out of, having the slug. To me, he's a legit gold finder. He's worth opening all his rune slots. So I mean, even if I only would have had 1 rune slot, I would have had to open the other 2. With the level 6s that he's got on him, when I change them to gold, he'll be keeping up with a past player that doesn't actually put gold runes on their people. So, I mean, that's one way of looking at it. That's the positive. That's the way to see the positive out of it. As how I look for how to see the positive out of the game, I call it, along for the ride, meaning somebody once told me when I was pissed off one day that, Ed, you gotta take the good with the bad sometimes. Alright, well, I'm taking the bad and wondering where the good is, so that's pretty much how I feel about it. It's been that way for months. For the last 6 months, I haven't had any fun playing this game. Now, I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning when I first started playing this game, I had tons of fun, guys. Adventure map, leveling my monsters, leveling my temples, trying to gear up my monsters, trying to craft runes. So much stuff was going on, just trying to beat levels to get more resources. there were levels I couldn't beat, so trying to make plans to beat levels that I couldn't beat so that I could get the resources so that I could put them into like my panda farm. Just lots of spectacular stuff was happening when I was just started this game. And I think the point where it all just basically stopped was as soon as you beat Adventure Map. Once Adventure Map was over, once your temples were maxed, once your monsters were 100, the game went to shit real quick. Alright guys, so that's all I'm doing tonight. Thanks for everybody who's been watching my channel. Later.